If you think the drama surrounding Pi Network was slowing down, oh buddy, you're in for a surprise today. We've got Banxa slamming the brakes on Pi transactions, Binance teasing us with fresh listing guidelines that have everyone buzzing, and a Pi price movement that's looking like a pressure cooker about to blow. Trust me, you don't want to blink during today's video because every single detail could be a massive game changer for the Pi community. We're diving deep into why Banxa backed off, how Binance's new rules could finally swing the doors open for Pi, and what the experts are whispering about a potential massive Pi price rally coming soon. Buckle up, pioneers, because today's update is packed with real talk, hope, setbacks, and a sprinkle of future magic. Now, before we jump into the main event, I've got a little question for you. In your honest opinion, do you think Pi Network will get listed on Binance this year? Drop your predictions down in the comments section below, and don't forget to catch up on my previous videos if you've missed any Pi Network developments. Link is in the description right down below. Also, I want you to head straight to that comment box and proudly type Pi Network to the moon, along with your country name, so we can see just how powerful and global our Pi family truly is. And hey, if you're loving these updates and want to support this journey, smash that like button, share this video with your fellow pioneers, and make sure you subscribe to the channel. Your support keeps us motivated to bring you the latest and greatest about Pi Network every single day. Don't forget to join our Telegram and Facebook communities too. Links are in the description below. Quick heads up though, this video is purely for entertainment and educational purposes. Nothing here is investment advice. Always do your own research, stay sharp, and protect your Pi. Alright, without wasting another second, let's get started. The Pi Network world has been buzzing with energy lately, but not all of it has been the good kind. In fact, things got a little tense when news broke out that Banxa, the well-known crypto payment platform, suddenly decided to hit pause on Pi transactions. Yeah, you heard that right. Banxa, the same company that had once been buying Pi coins like they were running out of style, has pulled back. And honestly, it left a lot of people scratching their heads and wondering what just happened. Now let's keep it real. This isn't just some random move. Behind Banxa's decision likely lies a bigger issue. Pending Know Your Business, KYB approval. It seems that without clearing that important regulatory checkpoint, Banxa didn't want to keep risking it by continuing Pi transactions. And considering they had already scooped up millions worth of Pi at dirt cheap prices earlier, it makes sense they'd want to play it safe. At least for now. But here's where it gets interesting. Banxa isn't exactly running away forever. Nope, sources suggest they're simply waiting for the green light. Once their KYB approval comes through and Pi's price gets a little more exciting, Banxa could very well jump right back into the Pi game even harder than before. It's not the end, pioneers. It's more like a commercial break before the action kicks back up again. Meanwhile, in another corner of the crypto universe, there's a different kind of suspense playing out. You remember how Pi Network absolutely crushed it by winning Binance's community vote not too long ago, right? They didn't just win, they dominated the poll, making it crystal clear that the Pi community is one of the most passionate and united groups in the whole crypto world. Yet, here we are months later and still no Binance listing. Frustrating? Oh, absolutely, confusing, no doubt about it. But just when it seemed like the silence was never going to break, something happened on April 25th that made everyone sit up straighter. Binance rolled out brand new listing guidelines, and let me tell you, it's got the Pi faithful buzzing with fresh hope again. Now, Binance didn't just casually drop these guidelines. They made a big show of it, laying out a whole new evaluation framework that basically spells out what projects need to do if they want a ticket to the big leagues. And it's not just about popularity anymore. Binance is now seriously emphasizing strong fundamentals, real-world adoption, solid tokenomics, a credible team, and most importantly, airtight compliance. For a project like Pi Network, which already has a living, breathing token out in the wild, Binance is paying extra close attention to things like trading volume, liquidity, and overall market health. In simple words, they want to see not just hype, but actual proof that Pi is walking the talk. If Pi can show that it's not just a bunch of coins floating around without purpose, but a dynamic and growing economy, that Binance door might just crack open wider than ever before. But hold up. It's not all sunshine and rainbows just yet. Because here's the kicker. Binance currently supports projects built on only 4 blockchains: BNB Chain, Solana, Base, and Ethereum. And guess what? Pi isn't operating on any of them right now. That's a serious hurdle. Without integrating into one of those supported chains, or at least providing a rock-solid timeline for doing so, Pi's chances of scoring that much awaited Binance listing are still hanging in the balance. It's like we're standing on the edge of a cliff. The view is amazing, the future looks bright, but we still have to build a bridge to actually get across. Now, while all this is happening behind the scenes, let's talk about the Pi price action, because that's another story in itself. After hitting a pretty disappointing low earlier this month, Pi's price seems to have found a little bit of footing. Pi's price is currently fluctuating between 60 cents and 65 cents, not exactly surging, but it's holding steady. Analysts are closely watching this range as the price pattern is forming a wedge pattern, indicating a potential breakout soon. The key level to watch is 65 cents. If Pi can break above that with strong volume, it could trigger a major rally. However, if it fails, we might see another dip toward 60 cents. Optimists are also looking forward to the Consensus Summit from May 14th to May 16th, 2025, where some believe Pi could make a big splash, possibly through a major announcement, new partnership, or exchange listings, sparking renewed interest and pushing the price higher. That kind of exposure could turbocharge Pi's visibility and finally push it into the spotlight it deserves. And with Banxa likely returning once approvals are cleared, and Binance listing criteria now clearer than ever, the pieces are slowly but surely moving into place. So, where does all this leave us? In short, we're in a tense, exciting waiting game. The fundamentals are aligning, the market structure is hinting at a big move, external catalysts like Consensus and Banxa's return could tip the scales, and Binance, the ultimate kingmaker, is sitting there watching to see who's going to impress them next. If you're holding Pi, now's not the time to lose patience. Now's the time to stay alert, stay positive, and stay ready. Because whether it's a breakout rally or a strategic integration announcement, the next major chapter for Pi Network could be just around the corner. And there you have it, pioneers! Today we unpacked the roller coaster ride that's been happening around Pi Network. From Banxa putting transactions on pause, to Binance dangling a fresh glimmer of hope with their new listing criteria, and a Pi price that's looking ready to blast off with just the right push. If you enjoyed this deep dive and want to keep riding this exciting wave with us, don't forget to smash that like button, share this video with your Pi family, and hit that subscribe button so you never miss another Pi Network update. Your support seriously fuels everything we do here. Now, tell me, do you think Pi Network will break $1 before the end of the Consensus Summit? Drop your thoughts in the comment section below. And if you've got any questions or even just want to share your Pi journey, feel free to join the conversation too. We love hearing from you guys. Thanks so much for watching, pioneers. Stay awesome, stay patient, and I'll catch you in the next video. See you soon.